Welcome back to another episode of We Are not going to kill any more necromancers because the whole quest was already done. I am in, well, I can't check it right now, but I was at least in possession of the riders, what was it called, whatever. The ones with the maces in their hands and fully armored. These guys are the ones that you can just unlock. Well, they are not here. The ones down here, those riders. They are the ones that you unlock if you finish this mission. And yeah, I did that. I was also able to train them, so everything's fine. It's just a remainder of the mission that seems to be bugged out. And the only thing that you actually get as a reward for that mission is, as I said, the riders. You can't just choose anything. Or at least the wiki does not tell anything specific about that. Anyway, let's go into Mulandir. Well, actually, yeah, we could try to go into Mulandir. But there's another thing that I have to finish. And it is not... Well, I can just unmark this thing. I can't finish that one now, and I don't want to see it on the side. There's Forgotten Knowledge, and this is our Titan quest here. I was wondering, like, when do I get the Titans? They are coming with this side mission over there. So what else we got? The goblins still need some meat. Advance the main mission. Sure, advance the main mission. I could try to talk to Iskrim again, but those objectives are done. Can be completed in Mulandir next quarter. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have to talk to Iskrim again and give him some upgrades. Maybe his armor can also be improved. Whatever. I don't quite know. So let's go to. Oh, look at that. That was a little tick mark there. Confirm. Let's go to Mulandir and see what happens. I don't know, this exclamation tick mark. That exclamation mark wasn't there before. It just appeared once I fiddled with the quest log a little bit. Maybe if you fiddle with it, activate and deactivate some tick marks, then you get some stuff. Gyffard is now part of our squad. That's the one with the ballistas. Ah, the ones that you see up here. Quite neat, quite neat, quite neat. That is probably... No. The lower right corner. Talk to Undergast in Mulandir. Okay, so it seems to be a bit of a talky episode this time. Just so you get all of that right. Okay. So where can we go to? Talk to Undergast, Advanced Major. Yeah, it's just Undergast. Nothing else. Mulandir Nexus Core, we can talk to Iskrim. So can I talk to Gyffard? That's yes. An arsonist.
What's next?
Gyffard. There we go. That must be the dude. So let's see what we get. He probably just has some upgrades for the ballistae in general. Nothing else. Kind of missing an orcish upgrade up there. That's weird. Like I have... Yeah, I have elves, some orc vendors over here, but they are standard fairly. And who's this guy? Xar. I don't know. 1, 2, look at all of those vendors. 1 vendor, 2 vendors. Weren't there 3? Yeah, and the third one, so many human vendors. It might be that I'm actually missing an orcish vendor somewhere. Could be. Or the humans just have an awful lot of vendors and that's just it.
What do we need?
Who knows? Whatever. Let's talk with Gyffard.
By the Guardians. That was quite the journey, wasn't it? Wonderful place you found yourself here, Corporal. Wonderful.
Glad you like it. Did you have a look at the city's defense mechanisms yet? They might interest you.
Yes, actually I have. They are part of why I find this city so intriguing. I mean, I always knew the Shapers had some interesting weaponry, but this, it's amazing. I still don't understand why the Crown never showed much interest in these ruins in the first place. Anyway, I don't want to steal more of your precious time. As promised, I'll help you improve your siege machinery, catapults, ballistas, and the like. Though, of course, that'll cost you a little. Not for me, but for the material.
All right. I'll come by when I need something.
Nice.
Yes,
So,
yes, Tahar. Looking for a
let's
skilled
check-
engineer?
What do you have? So we have some planks, some whatever. So constructs, making buildings more resilient and all of that. Masterwork planks, also something interesting. Reinforced ballista, catapult. Wait. He can even improve the elven ballista. That's cool. Humans and elves, but orcs not so much. Yeah, how do you improve a troll? You don't. On block, yeah, we got that one. Get healed for 50. Get armored, get healed, regenerate to focus. That's neat. As long as the block rate is extremely high. But I don't know how to force a very high block rate in here. That's something that I do not know. That is a really good armor. 48 is fairly high. Maybe even one of the maximum amounts. The only thing that it does not have is a bonus effect and maybe a little bit more magic resistance. Other than that, he does have decent kind of armor pieces. Whatever. We are not here to look at this stuff. We're here to talk to Undergast a little bit. And yeah, these few meters we can just walk. In the meantime, we can check what kind of items we have to take back from the people. Attack that increases attack speed with every auto attack. Oh, that is just so cool. So cool, but wait, not Rowan. Gore would be one who would benefit from this one a lot, would it? Yeah, he would. He would definitely benefit from it. A little bit. If I would exchange the black damage weapon, the blackened mace, the DPS wouldn't improve that much, but the crit chance would go up a little bit. Also, the attack speed would be a bit higher, because it's not the 0.4 seconds, so there's even better chances for him to do more damage. That's interesting. Oh, nice. And he also has a nice war. Oh, Jesus. But it's two-handed. Everything good is two-handed. Too bad. Okay. So let's just take back some of the rings that I got from here. So ring, and Nova. Ring, and bleed. Well, wait a minute. The make them bleed kind of thing is something that he can just keep. Where is that? Where is the make them bleed kind of thing? There. You can just keep it. I don't have any interest in it now. What about that? Maximum revive charges by 1. Well, I could just use it. What I just want to have is some way to craft it and make it even more potent. Too bad you can't have that. Alright. Yeah, my rings stay the same. And let's just get some Undergast rings. Also, as far and over goes. And okay, I've taken all of the stuff from them. Perfect. Then I can just pick another squad. Maybe the standard squad, like Yuria and Iskrim, and maybe another healer. Maybe Rowan. Yeah, that would be an interesting choice. The only thing is that Anger Arenor. That dude is just a powerhouse in and of itself. Alright, let's just talk to Undergast.
Let's see.
Hello?
Are you alright? You seem distraught.
I am. Meeting Lena again, it was a strange experience.
I imagine. You seemed distant back there, and so did she.
Yes, because I simply did not know how to behave. This bond I have told you about, it is gone.
You mean?
Yes. My feelings for her have changed. I cannot explain why, but I felt it the moment I saw her, and judging by her body language and her words towards me, I conclude that she feels the same.
Interesting. How does it make you feel?
How does this make you feel?
I do not know. I will need to think.
Looks like he doesn't feel anything about that. It's more like, what do you think about it? And how do you explain that?
How do you explain that?
I cannot. Maybe our disagreement did not only harm our bond, but broke it entirely.
Or maybe being separated for so long did. There is no way I can know. As I have told you already, I have never before felt a connection like the one we had. I did not even believe my mind to be capable of feeling it. Its sudden disappearance makes as little sense to me as the fact that it existed in the first place.
Feelings are unpredictable. Well,
That's the nature of love. It comes and goes without logic.
So I have read. If you don't mind, I would like some time to think now. If you wish, we can talk later.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, that sounds good. The world within is now completed. The whole thing. Okay. So, anything else?
Yes, what is it?
Doesn't look like it.
Goodbye.
Alright. So, that means I can look at his abilities. Where is he? Here. Yeah, now it's available. So, who else does not have... She has it available. He has it learned. Available. Wait, what does it do? Pure damage. Send out waves of da-da-da-da. Cause explosion when connecting with an enemy. Nice. That one is also available. Nice. Oh, that is so cool. It's even a passive perk. He will be in the squad for a very, very long time. That's a nice one. The problem is I don't really see the use of shape-shifting abilities if you always lose all of your focus. It's kind of weird. What about that one? Summon a more powerful demon. Nice one. Show of power. Stun on enemies around you. Sure. But that is it. He's more like a leader and not an I deal all of the damage kind of thing. Whatever. Let's just go to... Is there a shortcut? I don't think so. Let's go to Iskrim. Another thing that I want to do is just go for a little shopping spree here. But the cost is just the thing that kind of destroys it all. I have no way to grind in this game. That's a bit iffy. Or at least I don't know of any way other than just staying there and hoping for enemies to respawn and not continuing with the story a little bit.
Understood.
Like, it's a very cheesy way of getting funding. The only thing that I could try to do is at least lower the cost of some buildings also. That might be the only one. Or maybe improve the quality of some of the units at least, so that they are more potent. Two very, very interesting things. So, can we talk to anyone in here? Oh yeah, wait, Yuria, right? Yeah, maybe I can talk to her. Wasn't there something about her? Yuria. Remnants of old. Is that one? Came across. Talk to Iskrim? No, that's not it. Iana, King, suit of armor, swords of gold. Yeah, this is also one of those. Hire the mercenaries for 5. Yeah, well, I can just go there, hire them, lose all of the gold. On the other hand, what if I just get some other bonuses here? Tell me more about your time on the road. Well,
Goodbye.
damn it. Doesn't she have another side mission here? I think this is Iana. Yeah, I got all of that. Weird. Once you finish their stories, then there's nothing more that they are telling you all about. What about
Corporal Tahar. Still feels strange to say that name out loud.
Because of my father?
What do you think? Anyway, you've proven by now that you're not like him. I didn't think I'd ever say that, but I'm glad our paths crossed. So, what do you need?
Well, I wish to know more about you and the Falcons.
Can you tell me more about the Iron Falcons?
Depends.
Okay. Why did you become a Falcon?
Why did you choose to become a Falcon?
Choose? You certainly don't know anything about royalty, Tahar. There was never much choice, especially not for me and my brother. To be honest, I always dreamed of becoming the Lady Marshal at the Queen's side, but that role was reserved for Angar. Thus, my parents sent me to the Falcons. Because of my talent and my blood, it had always been clear that one day I'd lead them, if I didn't fall in battle before that could happen.
Huh.
So now, the Arendirs lead the two most powerful forces in Northander, just as our parents planned.
Makes sense.
What is life like as an Iron
What's
Falcon?
it like to be an Iron Falcon?
Harsh.
Meaning,
No family, no pleasures. Just the vigil and hard training under the desert sun, day after day. It's necessary because any distraction could make us drop our guard, which would mean the end of the world as we know it.
Okay, sounds like an empty life, really.
sounds like an empty life, to be honest.
Well, if it's wine, Minnesong, and love that you're after, then yes, it's an empty life. But if you're looking for honor, then you'll find your purpose among us.
Interesting. But who is getting the honor? Do you honor yourself? Because it doesn't seem that there are too many people coming there. I want to ask something else. How are you settling in?
How are you settling in?
Good. I'm worried about the tomb, of course, but I can see that my brother is right. The purity is as big a threat as the File Darg. Let us just pray that your soldiers know what they're doing.
What's your relationship with Angar?
What's your
then?
relationship with Angar?
I don't see how that's relevant. Sorry. If anything, I'm more worried about Myra. Seeing her like that, it's disquieting, to say the least. You want to know something funny? As a child, I always scolded her for her naivety. I told her she had to toughen up and that a woman of royal blood shouldn't behave like the miller's daughter, playing witch and drawing pretty pictures. Of course, she never listened. And now, all of a sudden, that naivety, that optimism, that blind faith in the world is gone. And I miss it. When this is over, we'll find a cure. We need to.
I'll be off.
So many problems all about. Is there... No. There's no scroll over there. There's also nothing up here. At some point you might be able to interact with the Shaper again. That's weird. The camera is not centering correctly. It has a slight tilt to it. Usually if you press the button, then it gets a stable 90-something degrees, but somehow...
To this day, the Shaper is magical and
Will do.
Somehow it's not quite right. Whatever. And let's talk to Iskram again and upgrade stuff. If that's even possible.
Yeah, do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
Okay. So there doesn't seem to be
Goodbye.
anything that you can do then.
Got it.
Okay. So I still need a bit more armor for him. The thing is, I have no idea where to find that stuff. I may have come across that at some previous point in time. Maybe I have to buy it. Discarded dwarven plate, maybe, or something. Maybe in the large place, the human town. I always want to go to Greyfell for some reason because this was where all
Now,
of the
would
stuff
you look
happened.
at that?
But it's kind of locked. It's in Everlight. That's the thing. Anyway, yeah, this episode was more like a talky kind of thing. But yeah, next comes the unlocking of the Titans. However that may happen. I know, because I looked into it a little bit, I was kind of curious. Because these are the only units that I'm missing, and you can unlock them before going to get some backup for the military, for all of those forces. And it is very important to get the backup before you go and do the Elven mission. Because the one with the corruption. Because then you don't need to sacrifice someone in order to summon one of those flesh golems. What was it? Was it a flesh golem or was it something else? No, the flesh golem. You don't need to sacrifice someone in order to spawn, to summon that flesh golem. You can just summon in a titan and the titan will do the stuff for you. So everything is better. At least one life that's not lost. which may have come in handy otherwise. So whatever you do, try to do the Forgotten Knowledge mission before getting better forces for the elves. That's just something to keep in mind there. Alright, so as I said, next one is the Forgotten Knowledge. But before we do anything connected to that, we're going to end this episode for now and continue, of course, with the other one and the Titans in the next one. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta.